Alright, so while I'm waiting to cool down a little bit, I took an excursion around Chaparral just to take a walk, exercise a little bit. Got to see some pretty nice yoga pants. Anyway, give a report on the post I made with the pictures. So, went to my usual spot. I've been frequenting Indian School Park more, but it has not really been panning out a lot for me. So I went to my regular spot. I didn't have the cast net. I ordered one. It's on the way, but it's coming from Texas, so it's going to be a couple days. It's always faster to get delivered than they say, so I expect it maybe Tuesday at the latest that I actually get it. It's a slightly more advanced net. I haggled with the seller and got a good price point on it, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. Weight range that I like, the spacing for the net that I like, the type of hand line I like, everything. But I may do a 50-foot hand line with the same size hemp rope from Ace Hardware because it's fairly inexpensive. Maybe, I don't know about that yet. I think it's got a 25 or 30 foot hand line. It should work okay. I just don't like the poly line very much. It tends to kink up. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Daiwa rod that I have. I've had one in the past. It was an older model. This one's a newer one. I know I've made a video on it before. The handle on it's thicker than what I'm used to because I've been using Pansasson for so long, and you know it's just a skinny cork, flared at both sides. It's about a 20-inch handle with just slip rings, and it's all contact with the hand. And I hold very light with my hand because I want to feel that tick, and then I tense up, and that's part of my hook set. So it's kind of something to get used to. The rod is pretty strong. The bend is great. It's got good control, but it tends to dig into this side of my pinky finger when I'm holding onto the rod when I'm regular casting. When I've got a fish on, I grab at that point, so it's not as much of an issue. But what I was doing was skip casting and letting it fall about 2 foot, and then I was just slow rolling it, and the 4 big ones that I got were on curly tails. The other ones that I got a total of 10. They were on 1/64 heads and Raymond Ramirez stingers. Sorry, not stingers, the fork tails. So it took quite a while. I started it right around 6, got done right around 9:40. I'd been out there for a while, hadn't been able to figure it out. I'd been trying the regular conventional methods with the bobber and all that. I got a couple small ones on the bobber. I kind of discounted those, didn't count them. They were pretty small. But the big ones were super tankers, man. Taking pictures with the iPhone just doesn't do justice to the size of some of those fish. They were donkey slabs, man. Hard fighters, super hard fighters. 2 of them were like in that textbook in the top of the lip, and they hit pretty hard, but they were not as committed as the 2 that had it down in their throat, like big time. They really wanted the bait, and I thought they were bass for a second. The first 5 minutes I was there, I got a decent sized crappie on the fork tail, and then the second cast I made, I got a pretty decent bass. So pretty cool. I think what I'm gonna do for now, when I get Pansasson's tip replaced, I'm going to keep that as my dedicated 2-pound line. I'm going to get another Okuma Araya 1000A, which is the reel I have on this Laguna Daiwa, and put 8 to 6 on that long leader, and switch the spools because they'll be the same spool, and then I'll use the Laguna for my heavier jigs and Pansasson for my lighter work. And I think I might hit up Moran in the near future to get like a 9 to 12 foot, same brand blink, maybe the same series, but more of a medium light range, because the one I have right now is a true ultra light. That way I can have one for that heavier cover type crappie jigging, and I'll probably do another Orion 1000A. It's a very consistent reel for like almost no money. I paid $20.47 at Big Five for that reel, and it's, for what it is, it's pretty damn flawless. The bail snaps shut. I mean, it snaps shut. The Shimano FX sucked, man. Never again. But yeah, I just figured I'd give an actual video report real quick. Watched Chaparral, sat down under some shade, played one of my stupid phone games for a while, and now I'm off to see my kids. Don't see them often enough, so it's a chance to kind of get caught up and chill out, and have my oldest one kick my ass at Crash Bandicoot again, because no matter how good I've done, she always kicks my ass.